Hello everybody, welcome to the message. I am glad to be here and I'm glad to have you with me. I did shuffle the cards already, just giving them a quick extra little shuffle. I'm gonna explain that in a second. How those cards were just sticking together, not wanting to shuffle. Because I already was getting some messages here in preparation. Don't know what to do with myself. Now I'm getting this nervous energy and it's not me. Oh gosh, we got some strong messages already wanting to come out. So I don't even know what I was saying, but anyway, some of the messages here. Big, major endings. And I mean actual endings going on. Full closure is in the energy. I know it was 10:10 yesterday. Today is October 11th, 25. I usually don't pay attention to those because I don't really... For me, timing is based on the seasons, it's based on the moon, it's based off of whatever I'm guided to do. But, I mean, it's undeniable that major endings, and it's endings within self concerning situations. So, coming to acceptance of what things are and what they aren't. And some people, as you could see, are stuck. As I'm getting ready to do this reading, it's like this energy of, like, I'm not supposed to be doing this, but I know it's not me. It's as if there's people who, they're not ready to see you move on. They're not ready. They're not feeling ready. And it's time. If you're ready, you know you are. You could be seeing 144 or 1414. It's time to go. Okay, so I was also getting that you could be a sort of star. You could have some sort of fame, a large reputation, in the spotlight to some capacity. Okay, a lot of people watching you. Not to say that it's bad. I just picked up this deck, so we're going to go with this one. But you have a lot of people watching you. And I feel like you actually have a lot of people admiring you more than you know. You could have actually seen a dip in numbers or thinking that you're going to get more support than you have if you've like released projects or I don't know, just through your work. But you have more people watching you than you know. More people clapping for you than you know. Even if they're people who would never admit it, who would never tell you, who would never show you, they are supporting you anyway. It's like even if they were haters, you had conflicts with these people before, they're clapping for you anyway. Because you have people's respect. Whether they want to give it or not, they have no choice. And people are definitely perceiving you in a different way now. People are seeing you in a different light. And so your community is going to change. Because you have changed. Your vibration has changed. You have leveled up. And so the people who are around you, who are attracted to you, or who can even stand to be around you and stay in your presence, that's going to change. A lot of people can't stand to be around you, and it's not that they dislike you. They just can't be there because they did not do the inner work, or they haven't done enough. And so What else? You have people remembering what they did to you. There's a lot of people who are just feeling sorry because they know they treated you wrong. They know they did you wrong. And they're seeing it now. It's like way after the fact. This could be people who even wronged you years ago. You could actually be seeing people or meeting with people, having conversations with people you haven't spoken to in a long time. And it's because they need to see you leveled up now. People, that's crazy because I wasn't going to mention this. People, there's this whole thing about people thinking the rapture is happening, whatever. It's happening. It's happening. We're out of the valley of judgment now. Judgment is here. The rapture, people getting taken up, is already happening. That's the energy that we're going through right now. People do not want to see you move on without them. You know how in scripture, and it's the same thing with Age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius is, what comes after judgment. That's crazy because I have a mirror here. Happen to glance over and we have the world card right here. Shifting realities. Ain't that something? And you watch me shuffle because I already shuffled, like I said, but I'm doing it on camera so y'all see. And we have the world card that's on the bottom, and I just picked up this deck, not even thinking about it, so. Yeah, it's happening. It says in scripture that people will see people like disappear in front of their eyes, and people, it's happening. That's why people are holding on to you, not wanting you to go. But it's more so they don't want to be left behind. They feel they're not ready. They can feel this change. Just to know that you are moving forward in your life is making something click with them. It's a wake-up call, even just from you. Because a lot of people, that's the thing. People don't know if the rapture is really happening because they don't know what it is. They don't know what it looks like. There's all these different ideas about what it is. But in reality, it's happening. Just by you changing and moving forward. A lot of people feel helpless. They're feeling even helpless. They know that change is here. And they feel not ready. But at the same time, they have not and still are not making the necessary changes to move forward, to get taken up. So you're leveling up, you're moving forward, you could even be moving, you could be physically moving, changing locations, changing what you do for work, just everything around you, your environment could literally be changing completely, everything. And if you're here, congratulations, because it's a journey. It's a journey and a half, and there's all type of different seasons, pain, sadness, there's even anger, there's lots of joy, but there's lessons in everything, and you did the necessary work to be here, so congratulations, and be proud of yourself. And there's this stigma around feeling like you deserve good things. If you've done the work, it's okay to be proud of yourself. It's okay to feel accomplished. It's okay to feel good. And it's okay, and you should actually you're supposed to feel like you deserve good things. You could definitely be in that attitude right now too, I was thinking, where you don't have, and it's not to say you're not patient, it's not to say you're impatient. You could be very patient right now. Matter of fact too, and I'm picking up on the energy, and they might even be off the video already. Somebody's thinking I'm just yapping. Well, if you think I'm yapping, that shows a fruit of your spirit. Impatience, literally what I'm talking about. If you're getting irritated because I'm talking, this message is not for you. Or you're on the other side, one of the people who's holding on and don't want this change to come. But But for those of you invested into what I'm saying, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yep. This is for you. And this is crazy how that came up. Perfect timing. And everything is 1333. So it's crazy out here. Oh. It was that world card that fell on the floor. With the 3 at the top there, so it's already happening. That's to say that the shift is already happening. It already began. We're already here, you know. And even in this one, because I think I have like 2 decks in here, definitely at least 2 cards for the world, but this one shows the difference in the environment. So yeah, let's keep going. Let's see. Yeah, I see you definitely stepping into something new. It's like, oh, that's what I was saying. You, even though you are patient, it's like you have a low tolerance for bullcrap now. I keep getting this, and it's making me like want to stutter or have like this speech impediment. People are literally gripping on for dear life. It's like this is the ledge, and they got a grip on that thing. Like many times I've seen it's like if you could be the angel flying up out of hell, and people are trying to grab onto your ankles. Some of them think they're about to get a free ride up out of hell with you. But I just know you're at the point where you don't even have to be told what to do and what not to do. Your discernment is up there. It's like you have peak performance is what I wanted to say. You already know. You have a low tolerance for bullcrap. You could, it could definitely be affecting your speech. You know, your speech has changed, and it's not to say that you're angry, you're irritated, anything. You know your worth, and you know what you deserve, and you're ready. You're definitely ready. I was just thinking earlier with people who even still would like act like they're gonna breadcrumb me or like not put effort into me, and I'm like, okay, so why would you ever think that that's okay? Like, it's like I'm not even giving people a response anymore because I just don't care. And you could be doing the same thing. It's like I'm not even going to defend myself. I'm not even going to block you. I'm not going to do anything. You're just going to fall away from me, and I'm not going to care. I'm going to allow you to sabotage this if you want, and toodaloo, like I don't even care. Somebody, you could say that word because I've never said that in life. So, door to personal healing and happiness. You have everything within yourself. 34. You have everything within yourself. I saw 55 on the timer too. You already have everything within yourself. Like, you are so ready for this new beginning, and to really stepping into your purpose, your calling, you know, what you're meant to do. It's like you already know. You may not know where you're going, but you know where you're going. And you know exactly what I mean. So I was saying earlier that, you know, you're not going to breadcrumb me, you're just going to fall away. Because it's like, if the Most High can sit here and give me stuff, I'm sitting here thinking, oh, these are my options, these are things, and this has happened multiple times. And he gives me something way greater than I thought was even possible. Something that I would not have even considered an option. So, it's like, you think you can breadcrumb me or you don't know my worth? That's a you problem. Okay? I don't even care. I'm going to just keep doing me. Because everything I need is inside. Look, I'm like shaking. This is ridiculous. Yeah, people can feel, even the people who have low discernment, even those who are not spiritually inclined, you know, listening to their intuition and things like that, they know, they can feel it, because we're all spiritual beings. Not everybody is in tune with it, but they feel it. They feel it and they see it. They know. People know. They know what's going on. What else? Anything else from this deck? I feel like I should move on to a different one. Yeah. Balance. You're very balanced within yourself. I don't know why I'm shaking. This is ridiculous. I don't do this. You got people really nervous. Really, really nervous. They are shaking in their boots. They're scared. Okay. Yeah. Somebody here, not everybody, there's definitely somebody here who might be a little country or southern, more so southern actually. Which deck? I guess this one here. Oh gosh. This one usually picks up on like karmic energy. I see nothing wrong here. A feminine, it's already done. Yeah. So you could be this feminine, or I definitely get a feminine energy around you. And you're just like, it's done. Like, it's okay. I see nothing wrong with moving on, and it is what it is. It's already done. We're done here. Again, world card fell on the floor. It's already done. The move is already happening. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, why am I feeling like when I go to do this message, as if this energy, as if, no, it's not time. No, I'm not ready. I'm ready. Y'all ain't ready. It's like, that's not my problem. Let's see, what else? Yeah. It's like, there's somebody you're definitely dealing with, a feminine energy or feminine energies, that it's like, I'm gone. And I don't owe you anything. Yeah. Capricorn, devil card. Somebody could be a Capricorn. Capricorn could be watching. Capricorn feminine. It just is what it is. There's a big energy of, because it's like they know what they've done to you. You know, with no apologies or no, like, just no growth. Maybe for some of you, you might have gotten some apologies from people. But it's like, it's like, what does it mean at this point? Because when you were doing what you were doing, you didn't care about me. You didn't care how I felt. It was all about you, or you thought it was funny. You thought you were doing something. You thought you were cute. So I see nothing wrong here with moving on. Like, you know, hey, we can be cordial. We can be cool. You know, if I see you on the street, like, we got no beef here. We got no beef. I just don't care. You know. I take my L's and you take yours. I took my lessons. Now it's time for you to take yours. You know. But somebody definitely thought they were playing with you. And now people sitting up here feeling sorry, feeling scared, and you don't care. Because when they were doing what they were doing, they didn't care. Need some help. Where was your support system when you needed them? And now they sitting here feeling sorry or acting like, you know, they don't want to be left behind, or you know, they're not ready for this change. They don't want you to change. And it's like, even then, these people are just feeling sorry for themselves. It's about them feeling sorry. Stop feeling sorry and take accountability or make changes in your life. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop being the victim all the time, you know. And that's why you're moving on and you're not even feeling sorry. You don't feel bad because there's nothing to feel bad about. There's nothing wrong here. It is what it is. And that's exactly the energy you gotta be in. It's like, hey, we're cool. It's no beef. It is what it is. And I got things to look forward to. It's exactly what you think it is. I heard what you were saying. They know what they were doing. They heard what you were saying, you know, when you did used to defend yourself or say, hey, this isn't right, or it's hurt me, I don't like that you're doing this to me, and they just kept doing it. They thought it was a game. They thought, you know, they just didn't care. So, it is what it is. You know what it is. Yeah, in the future, I'm addicted. Yeah, so now it's like they're in this obsessive energy here. Oh, gosh. These people could definitely be draining. And they drain you, and that's why another reason why you have no reason walking away. Door to personal healing and happiness is like you have everything within you. So, and this is a thing I realized too, when you get to this level where you accept things for what they are, you have everything you need within yourself, it's like the spiritual warfare is like, it's not even like you're fighting anymore. It's like you come prepared, you come, you know, with your armor on, and you're ready for war, because you're like, oh gosh, like, here come these people, and it's like, it's a little pipsqueak. It's a little, like, it's like a little 2-year-old trying to throw rocks at you, and they're missing. It's like, okay, like, I don't even need to worry about you, you know? But when you're in your full authentic energy, and you're living life not wearing a mask, and you're fully yourself, and you're at this point where you truly go with the flow, and you accept things for what they are. The things that don't align with you just fall away, you know? It's like they can't even fight you anymore. Again, people could be commending you even if they fought you before, because it's like they have no choice but to respect you now because of the energy you carry and because who you are and how you operate, you know? Definitely a been there, done that energy. Yeah. It's like this stuff is already in motion. And so now they're addicted, obsessed, because in their minds, like, WTF, like, what is this? You know, it's beyond their comprehension. And you definitely got out of this energy of needing to explain yourself to people because they don't understand anyway. I just noticed how quiet it is. Oh my goodness. Like, it's so quiet, there's no cars driving by. I think, was my dishwasher just running? And I think it just stopped. And the baby's asleep, so. Oh, so peaceful, so quiet. That's crazy. I wonder if you guys could hear the dishwasher. Probably not. I don't know. Yeah, don't worry about it. You're the one that got away. Yeah, you're not worried about it. And you're telling them don't worry about it. Like, why are you worried about me? And that's the problem. Because it's still going. But I think it was on the second, you know, dishwashers have like a second run through. They go through twice. I think that's what's happening. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, and you're the one that got away. They're trying to hold on to your ankles, and I've had quite a few dreams about it. You know, people not wanting to let me go, and you know, at the same time, well, it's like I used to feel sorry for people, but it's like I don't feel sorry for people anymore. You know, again, because we know they do it to themselves. I do pity them though, because we know that, you know, when you're, we'll say ascended to this level, right? You know, things are a struggle. You know, at least for most people, it's a real spiritual war. It can be a struggle, but at the end of the day, you did it. You took accountability, and that's why you're here. It takes accountability. It takes looking at yourself and looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, yeah, you know, this is what I need to change, and I'm going to change it, and it's okay. And these people, it's so much deflection. And you know that a lot of stuff is trauma, but at the end of the day, everybody has trauma. Everybody's been through stuff, you know. But doesn't mean you have to make excuses. Stop being the victim, you know. People, you can choose, once you're an adult, you know, life is in your hands now. What you gonna do with it? So, yeah, some of you, it's like you don't even want to hear. You're like, all right, what's next? Because it's like, yep, we already been there, done that, dealing with these people. Tired of it. Ready to go. I feel you. Ready to go. Where's my true community? Where's my people at? Yeah. The Most High says, I know it was rough, but it was for your growth. Yeah. I don't even know if you can see. I think it's like flipped around, but it's there. Yeah. Yeah, you went through it. You went through the tough times, but you grew out of it. You know. Anything else? Yeah, I feel like we're about to move it to this other one in a minute here. Yeah. And now they're stuck in prison, jailbird. You know. You might actually know somebody who's in jail or who was just there or about to be. You know, judgment day for real. It's like it's like Judgment Day. Even again, it's like it already passed because the new earth, you know, the new age, the shift is already here. We're already transitioning. It's already here. That's the crazy thing. A lot of people won't know it, but y'all know. Yeah, they stuck. But they keep themselves there, you know. There'll be another judgment day one day, you know. It's a cycle. It's a cycle of life. When you look at everything, you look at nature, you look at everything. Everything is a cycle of life. But it keeps moving. It keeps moving. But everything is a cycle. You have the 4 seasons. You have people go through cycles. I mean, women go through their cycles monthly, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a cycle in life, you know? And it's the same thing with the different ages, going through the different eras, you know? Which even, that's in scripture too. Maseroth, okay? It's literally in there. It's a cycle. The whole series of, you know, going through judgment and judgment day and all the different plagues and all the different signs. It's a cycle. There'll be another one. And it's just this thing of like, what are they going to do? What do they expect they're going to do? When their spirit passes from this flesh and they're on to their next journey, the next phase of their spiritual journey, like, you think it's just going to be over or you don't care? You don't want a repetitive cycle. 5-finger discount. So, these people got sticky fingers. Somebody got sticky fingers. For somebody, that could be why they even went to jail or they're going there. But these people are takers. They think they can just continue to take and not have to give or not, you know, everything it requires a sacrifice, you know, whether it's time, energy, you know, parts of yourself, you know. And some people think that the world owes them something. Like, they don't. Especially, again, as an adult. Call me Humpty Dumpty because I'm broken. I was deceived. That's how they had you. And now it's the other way around. And you're having a table prepared in their presence. For real. And they, you know, I also get this thing of, it's like people sit here, they want to sit at my table and tell me how to run dinner service. Like, don't come over here trying to change stuff, or you don't like the scene, you don't like the food, you don't like this or that. Coming over here, coming in my presence, trying to change something, or tell me how to be or what to do. You can exit this table. Like, go ahead. You're not, you don't need to be here. And so anyway, these people, deceptive, they, I just see somebody with, there could be somebody with like long, pointy nails. But I'm seeing like demons or something. But they really thought they were doing something. And now they're the ones feeling broken. They're the ones feeling like, it's like people sit there, throwing rocks, trying to hide their hands. But people have this scheme, have this plan of how they're going to like get over on you. And then when it don't work, they're sitting here acting like you did something to them. It's like people really, it's like, who do you think you are? You can do better than that, ha ha ha. Like they really thought something was funny. And they could have laughed in your face about, your dreams, your goals, what you wanted to do, what you were saying, what you were talking about. Again, it's this thing of where were you when I needed you? You weren't a support system, Saying, oh, you can't do that. What do you think you're doing? I'm doing me. What are you doing? Things I do in the dark. Like I said, it's like I could see like, the claws and like almost like a demon or something, but it's throwing rocks high in their hands, thinking they're doing something. Who are you? Somewhere on the internet. Yeah, they're seeing you from a different perspective, and to see your growth and to see your change and to see how they misjudged you or they doubted you because of their own fears. Now they have to look at themselves. Like I see somebody looking at their skin and they're just looking and they're like, dang, I'm a mess. Look at them and look how they've changed and they've grown and look at what they're doing and dang, I'm a mess. And they're looking, because what's inside kind of reflects on the outside. And it's like people, and that just goes to show how surface level people are. They're looking at their physical qualities like, dang, I'm a mess. Their life too, they're looking at their life, but it's people gotta look inward. And that's the problem. It's deflection, lack of accountability, victim mentality, lack mentality, So they want to take and they're envious and they're like, well, why do you get to have this? Why don't you sit here instead of worrying about me, think, what can I do to have this? What can I do to elevate? Putting the pieces together, fit like two pieces. Yeah, they're connecting the dots now. Now they're starting to see. And this is what you've done before too about these people. You put the pieces together and you're like, man, somebody's like, sucks to be you. Dang. We have sleeping, resting. Yeah, you could have definitely been like you needed a break from people. You took a break and you stepped aside from situations. Somebody you definitely took the advice you were given, the guidance you were being given, and it really, really helped you. You had a lot of divine help, and you still do. A lot of divine support. But in your hermiting, in your resting, and you taking a step back, you really got to see something. Something about a slingshot. Momentum. You took a step back, and you're about to shoot forward. I love that. I love that. It's like you had to take a step back. You had to pull back. But now you have that momentum. You have that tension. And you're literally about to shoot forward. Ooh! I'm excited. Ooh, I'm so excited. Yeah. The Most High says keep going. Don't give up. Hold out. And you did. And it took a lot of patience. It took a lot of endurance. It took a lot. It took a lot. It took a lot. And you probably have people wondering, questioning your strength. Your strength, your inner strength. Because it took a lot to get here. And now it's like you've been so fortified. I'm so excited for you. Like, I'm so excited. This is great energy. Yeah, karma. Getting karma for what I did. God showed me something. Making progress. Again, they're seeing now because of your progress, because of your growth. Oh, they're seeing. They're seeing their karma. And they could definitely, like, you know, be having actual things going on in their life. But the ultimate karma is like, the consequences is the fact that they have to sit and lay in the bed that they've made. Period. Doing it for a reaction. Now they see. Now they see. Just a little tweaking will do. All they had to do is like one step at a time. One step at a time. You know? People can't even take the first step. And it's pitiful. It's pitiful. And that's why it's like, you know better than to just feel bad for people. Because we all have choices. And that's the beauty with free will. You know, we get to enjoy life better. But at the same time, you know, like, you gotta do better. You gotta do better. You gotta be better. And you know, you can't be feeling bad for everybody. And maybe at one point you did in your journey, where you're feeling sorry for people feeling bad because you know why they are the way that they are. But at the same time, at any point, right now, they could change. And so when you get shot forward, a lot of these people are going to try to come in and act like they were there for you or try to be there for you. You have some people, their ego so crazy, thinking they're actually going to be able to do something. And you might even like not laugh to them, but like, it's just, it's like, it's funny, but it's not funny at all. You know, it's pretty sad. But then you have some people that are just like panicking, coming towards you, and it's just gonna be like, sorry, I already packed my bags and I'm hopping on this flight. So they're miserable. But it's like, it's also the fact that, you know, they had all this time to come towards you, to make things right, to try, to take the first step, to communicate. And now they don't want to do anything until they already see you moving on. You're too late doesn't even describe it. You being too late is a major understatement. There's not even a word to describe how late you are to the party. Okay? The party's over. I love to watch you in pain. Yeah. Watching you in pain, hurtful, you know. It's like, and they know they can't fight you anymore. Like they used to think they were going to get away with stuff, and now it's like they're throwing their little rocks, their little pebbles at you, and it's literally not doing anything, and you probably don't even pay attention. But it's like even if they were disrespectful before, hateful, envious, jealous, whatever they try to do, it's like they're putting up their white flag. They're seeing you different. They have a respect for you now. They have no choice but to. They really respect you. And now they're just feeling sorry for themselves. But they will always watch. They will always watch being addicted to your energy. Because it's like you are an enigma to them. You're like, what is this? I mean, this person transformed before my very eyes. It's like 1 minute they were here, and the next minute they in a Beverly Hills mansion or something. I don't know. But it's like, how you get from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye, and I sat here and did nothing with my life. Because time is always moving. Life is always moving. Life goes on. And so they're sitting here saying, well, I'm not ready for this change. I'm not ready for you to change. Well, what were you doing all this time? Besides a whole bunch of hoopla. Feeling hurt. You stopped me. Yeah, their plans are foiled. I can actually see like foil being crumpled up. why can I not talk? It's like, oh my gosh. You will definitely have a lot of people coming in your energy, like tripping over themselves and stumbling, and somebody being like a motor mouth and just spewing onto you, and it's like, yo, calm down now. Don't spit on me. You know, not to say, and it's not even that you, again, you're not full of yourself. You're not, it's like you really have the right fruits of the spirit. But it's like you just don't have this tolerance for nonsense. It's like, yo, just calm down. What are you even doing besides making a fool of yourself? Yeah, I can trust you. And they should have. They see you're a trustworthy person. And they knew this before. And that your silence right now is very loud. Your silence is deadly. Masculine. Why am I saying masculine? Yeah, I'm definitely picking up on some masculine energy. Feminine too. But, yeah, you could definitely be a divine masculine though. Yeah, truly wicked. Fast as lightning. After years, now they think they can speed in here. I feel better now. Let's try again. You know, I realize what you were saying. I was wrong. I was and you're like, I don't want to hear it. It's too late. It doesn't mean anything to me now. I've already accepted the situation for what it is, and I'm moving on. And matter of fact, you're not even going to say that many words to these people. Yeah, let's be real here. The Most High. Now they have no choice but to see it. Right now. Verbal. I'm not crying, you're crying. They are crying. Now they're... Can't make it up. Hide my true feelings. Flower. Growth. It's like now... You will see, for some of you, you're going to see somebody who's like a pathological liar. Even in their run into you crying fit. You're going to see how they still just, they're a compulsive liar. It's like they can't even help it. Somebody could make up stories just because, and they don't even know why. Maybe it's something that they had to do for survival at one point, but again, it's like, hey, it is what it is. You know, now that you've grown and you've blossomed, they might even know that they can't really do anything or they can't touch you or whatever, but it's like they just, for some of you, it's like people, they're going to be coming to you, explaining all this to you, and you're just going to be like, you know, you're listening. You're letting them talk. You're letting them get it off their chest and everything, but it's like, okay. Well, thanks for telling me. Anything else, you know? And it's not to say that you don't have, that you're not a sympathetic or empathetic person, because you really are. Now you know. You're balanced. You're very balanced, and you know when to be like certain things. And it's not even that you're being tactful about it. It's just who you are now. Very balanced. Yeah, use your discernment. You'll know, and you'll know. So, let's see for this deck here. What about any good things? Any other good things coming? Or any other, what about moving forward? Anything else? When will you marry me? I pray for you. Alright now, I'm not trying to sound some type of way, but there could definitely be a more committal energy coming in here. Or something that you pray for. And if it's a person, because it doesn't have to be, it could actually be multiple things too. Like, a long-term commitments here, you know, a job or a business that you've always wanted, you know, a more stable home, better support system. But it's like, I definitely get this energy of being with somebody who, it's like you were praying for each other. Not specifically, but this type of masculine, this type of feminine. Anything else? I don't want it to be too long. Alert. Pay attention. Something could be sudden. For somebody could like raise an eyebrow at something. It's like, hold on now. What is this coming up over here? Yeah, I like to test your boundaries. It's like, hold on now. Like, he's looking a little too good. I don't know. What's the catch? But there's nothing wrong with it. I don't feel like you're really closed off. But now you just, it's like I could see somebody with their armor, with their sword, and you're like, state your name and where you're from, you know, like who sent you, and it's okay. I feel like whatever this is coming in, it's like, there's no problem here with getting more information. It's like, oh yeah, well yeah, we're with so-and-so. For some of you, it's also like a company, a job offer too, I'm seeing. It could be love, could definitely also be a job offer. It's like, hold on, like, who are you with, and what company is this, and where did you get my resume, or something like that. And it's like, oh yeah, so we're this and this, and we do this, and whatever. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, physical. It's like something you're gonna receive. It's something that's coming to you. Anything else? You could be seeing rainbows. Anything else for good things coming? Because I just feel like you're definitely in this energy of, I already know all this. Like, yeah, it is what it is. Amazing, impressed, attraction, seen as a star. Yeah, somebody, they're reaching out to you because they see your worth and they want to work with you. Yeah, they're impressed. They're like, oh yeah, we see your resume, or oh, I see what you do, or you're wonderful. Let's work together. Clairsentience, gut feeling, physical sensations. Yeah, physical. Somebody, you could get chills or goosebumps when you know something's coming, or physical, like body parts feel a pain or ache or a something. You know what I'm saying though. Yeah, definitely somebody gets goosebumps and like your hairs raise up. Feel hurt by you. With destiny, higher purpose calling. Yeah, it's like somebody could get like a pain in their body or something to let them know something's coming. With destiny, unavoidable, meant to be. So you could feel, literally, that something's coming. Generosity, surplus, doing everything I can. Something could require a lot, but it's worth it. So it's like, oh yeah, like this is your dream job, but it's like, you know, something, like, I don't know, you could be a doctor at a highly esteemed hospital or something, like a surgeon or something, and it's like very demanding, even physically demanding, but it's very rewarding, you know. Or again, just a commitment that it takes a lot, or it has taken a lot, but it's worth it. it gives back. As much as you put in is as much as that you get out. Yeah, rebound. Getting with someone after a breakup, so somebody could be doing this. But again, it's like going from one community that doesn't support you to one that does, or a relationship that does. Going from one job that you're underpaid, or it's like, I'm a great worker, and it's like, I need more because I want to put more into my work. I don't want to, because people will say work your wage. And it's like, well, I don't want to work a lower wage. I want to just get paid for what I do. And you are now. You're moving on to something better. I envy the people around you. Where are you? Yeah, and people are going to be salty. You're going to see this. Again, a table is getting set before you in the presence of your enemies. So I'm going to go back. Let's just see any last messages for collective, and we're going to close it out here. I mean, this is awesome. This is amazing. So, hey, I'm proud of you. If no one has told you, I am. I truly, truly am. And I hope you feel it. Because I'm definitely feeling that for you. Yeah, orphan. Because you may not have that support system, nobody else around you. With 5. But it's definitely changing. And you're not feeling alone. I was just thinking too, like I know somebody, I don't know if I said this earlier, but I know that people aren't meant to be around me. I can literally be by myself and feel included and feel good and feel happy. But if I'm in the presence of somebody else and I feel lonely, I feel discluded, I feel uncared about, oh, I know you're not meant to be around me. So, you're going to deal with, just because you're on a high vibration or you attract what you are, blah, 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 you're still going to attract, the negative people. I just got some negative feedback. Yeah, because same reason why these people just trying to come back around or whatever, you're still going to have people that, but you use your discernment now. And that's why you're going to have so much of a better community. These fell on top of my hand, so that's something that you can control. So there's that number 14 again. Yeah, care and connections. You're going to be able to have control over this. Who's around you, because you have that discernment. You learned the lessons. And it's like, you're cool. You are so cool. And of course, spiritual growth, like you can never stop growing spiritually. But it's like you really hit this. It's like graduation. Or it's like you've learned so many lessons to where it's like you made it. For real. Yeah, community was the next card. To be fair, justice, something that aligns with you, something that's meaningful, but it's what you deserve. It's reciprocal. To the sea, 7-7. 7-7. To the sea. I'm pretty sure that talks of going with the flow. Let me read it. I feel like I should read it anyway. Being in flow, returning to source, recognizing how pieces fit together. Natural pattern of events. There are points in relationship when you have to decide to go with the flow rather than dictate the course you share with another. Remember how I said it's like the people who don't align with you, just based off of your energy and what you accept or what you don't accept, what you let go of, it just falls away from you because of where you are. And you're going to be attracting, as you attract, you're still going to attract the people who are meant to be around you. Now is the time to relax, see where this mutual journey leads. Yeah, and when you get these offers, these committal, these long-term offers, you know to just go with the flow. No pressure. You know, if it's not for you, if it's not right, you'll know. You'll be able to move on. No problem. You've done it before. But give yourself the chance to receive what's for you. Garden in the gate. Yeah, that talks about, and you notice like a garden. It's like what you've cultivated, what you've grown. She has the key around her neck. It talks about financial abundance coming toward you, but at the same time, don't feel confined to this gate. Yes, you have everything you need, but don't be afraid of new opportunities too, or to get out of a comfort zone. Yeah, soulmates. We have soulmates not for you. So again, it's like, give yourself the chance to explore new. Yeah, and another card with a key. If you can see, it's right there. Yeah. So you could be seeing keys. Somebody could have the nickname Key. Lots of red. Let's see what this not for you is. What else does this not for you card say? A clear knowing that something is being denied you. Rejection is God's protection. Yeah, you'll know what's not for you. It's just about being open. So, I hope you enjoyed this message. Please give a like. If you're still here, please give a like. You can subscribe if you would like to. And be a part of my community. And I really appreciate you for being here, spending this time with me. And congratulations. Time to go at the bottom of the deck. So, I'll see you in the next message.